Now I'll go for the same exercise. In the problem set 2, some of the other sums we will take. I think the sum of the two roots of the quadratic equation, I think we have done, but or I don't remember. The sum of the roots of quadratic equation is 5 and sum of their cube is 35. Question number 9. Please, it is 21/4/2020. Problem set 2, quadratic equation. Equations. Problem set 2. In that, question number 9. The sum of the roots of a quadratic equation is 5. The sum of the roots of a quadratic equation is 5. And the sum of their cubes is 35. And the sum of their cubes is 35. Find the equation. Find the equation. Now in this, what is given? Sum of the roots of a quadratic equation is 5. Means if the roots are alpha and beta, then their sum will be 5. And sum of their cubes means alpha cube plus beta cube is 35. Find the equation. Solution. Let the roots be alpha and beta. The roots be alpha and beta. Therefore, sum of the roots means alpha plus beta is equal to 5. Sum of their cubes and alpha cube plus beta cube is equal to 35. This is all given. Now to frame the quadratic equation, what I want is, the equation is x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha into beta. Alpha plus beta I have, but alpha into beta I don't have. So from these two informations I have to find alpha into beta. So how to solve this? This is a cube plus b cube, that is given. Means alpha cube plus beta cube is given. From there itself I can find alpha into beta. See how? Alpha plus beta, the whole cube, means a plus b bracket cube is equal to a cube plus b cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square. And that 3ab is taken out, then the form will become is equal to alpha cube plus beta cube plus 3 alpha beta into alpha plus beta. Therefore, whatever the values I have, I will put, and from that definitely I will get alpha into beta. Therefore, alpha plus beta, that is 5 cube. Alpha cube plus beta cube, that is 35, plus 3 into alpha beta is not given, into bracket alpha plus beta means 5. Therefore, 5 cube is 125, this plus 35 will become minus 35, is equal to 5 into 3, 15 alpha beta. Therefore, this will be 90, this into will become upon 15 is equal to alpha beta. Therefore, alpha beta is equal to 15, 6 and 90. I got the value. Now I want to frame the quadratic equation. Here I will write the quadratic equation is given by quadratic equation is x square plus alpha plus beta into x, this is minus, and plus alpha into beta is equal to 0. Therefore, x square minus alpha plus beta is 5, that is given, x plus alpha into beta, that is 6, is equal to 0. Therefore, x square minus 5x plus 6 equal to 0 is the required equation. So, this is the solution. We'll move for the next sum. I'll go in some speed because this will become somewhat lengthy. 3 questions I have to solve at least. The video should not become very long. Now, Ranjana wants to distribute 540 oranges. That is the 13th sum. And then we'll go for the tank fills completely. So, the 13th question we will take first. Question number 13. Ranjana wants to distribute wants to distribute 540 oranges among some students. 540 oranges in some students. If 30 students were more, it would get 3 oranges less. If 30 students were more, it would get 3 oranges less. Find the number of students. Find the number of students. Now how many students are there? We don't know. We have to find it. So whatever we have to find, that we will assume. Solution. Let the number of students equal to x. Now if the original number of the students is x, divide 540 oranges among these x students, each will get 540 upon x. Therefore, each student will get 540 upon x oranges. Now in the next condition, what happened? If 30 students were more, 30 students were more means x plus 30. If 30 students were more, number of the students will increase to number of the students would become x plus 30. This would be the new number of the students. Now I have to divide the same oranges, 540 oranges, I have to divide among x plus 30 students. So now each student will get will get 540 upon x plus 30 oranges. That means each student will get less oranges because the denominator of this is x and denominator of this is bigger, x plus 30. If the denominator increases, then the value decreases. That means this is less. And it would have got 3 oranges less. That means the difference between these oranges and these oranges would be 3. So bigger minus smaller is equal to 3. By given condition, 540 upon x minus 540 upon x plus 30 is equal to 3. This is the difference. Don't forget that if you write 540 upon x plus 30 minus this, then this will be negative because this is a bigger number and this is a smaller number. Now how to solve? Multiply each term by x into x plus 30. So here I will write multiply each term by x into x plus 30. I told in earlier subs that whenever there is the denominator, multiply each term by the LCM of the denominator. Therefore, 540 upon x into x plus 30 minus 540 upon x plus 30. This also I will multiply by x into x plus 30. This is multiply. Now this is equal to, and this also I have to multiply by the same, into x plus 30. Therefore, now it has become very simple. This x gets cancelled. Put the bracket and then cancel. Looks better. X plus 30 gets cancelled. Now multiply this. So 540 into x is 540x plus 540 into 30. When 4 3s are 12, carry 1, 5 3 the 15 plus 1 16, 5 4 the 12, carry 1, 5 3 the 15 plus 1 16, 162, and these two zeros, 16200 minus, this will be 540x is equal to, now this is 3 into x is 3x, 3x into x is 3x square, 3x square plus 3 3 are 9, 90. Now make it a pure quadratic equation by taking these terms over there. But first of all, 540 and 540 gets cancelled. This is plus, this is minus, this will get cancelled. Now I will draw the question. So this is plus, this will become minus on that side. Something is wrong here, I think. Three x into x plus 30 it was, then this will be 90x. So check this, therefore 3x square plus 90x, this will become minus 1620 is equal to 0. Check whether I can divide by 3. Definitely 90 is divided. Now this, use the divisibility test. 6 plus 2 8, 8 plus 1 9, 9 is in the table of 3, so we can divide by 3. Therefore divide this x square plus 30x minus 3 5 are 15, 3 4 are 12 is equal to 0, 540. Now find the factors of 540 such that their subtraction is 30. See this way, 540 is factor, their subtraction, and it should be plus 30. So 540 factors are easy for this. 9 6 are means 90 into 60. So 5 4 1 6 2 0 5 3 are 15, 3 5 are 15 1 3 4 are 12 5 1. Therefore so whether this is wrong, somewhere I have gone wrong, I think. 16200 divided by 3, 3 5 are 15, 1 3 4 are 12, and 0 0. Here we were wrong. 0 0. 5 4 0 0. That is equal to 0. This is 1620, not 200 is equal to 0. Here I have done a mistake. Now that is 16 to 90. So x square, the bigger number will get the middle sign, plus 90x minus 60x minus 5400 is equal to 0. Therefore, now make the two groups. X is common, x plus 90 minus 60 is common, x, this is minus, so this will become plus, 6 9 so 90 is equal to 0. See, the brackets are correct. Therefore x plus 90 into another bracket x minus 60 is equal to 0. Therefore x plus 90 is equal to 0, or x minus 60 is equal to 0. Therefore x is equal to minus 90 or x is equal to 60. But the number of students cannot be negative, Here we will write number of students cannot be negative. Cannot be negative. Therefore, x is equal to minus 90 is not possible. Therefore, x is equal to 60. Therefore, number of the students is equal to 60. You can verify also. If I divide this 540 oranges by 60, so 6 9 are, it would get we will see. And if I divide by 60 plus 30, that is 90 students by 540 oranges, definitely the difference would be 3. The 15th sum, a tank fills completely in 2 hours if both the taps are open. Very important sum. If a tank fills completely in 2 hours, if both the taps are open. If both the taps are open, means simultaneously both the taps are open. The smaller tap takes 3 hours more than larger one. The smaller tap takes 3 hours more than the bigger tap, than the larger tap. To fill the tank. How much does each tap take to fill the tank? How much each tap takes? How much time each tap? How much time each tap takes to fill the tank completely? Now this question we have to try to understand first. A tank fills completely in 2 hours means what? In 1 hour it will be half, means 1 upon 2. The smaller tap takes 3 hours more than the larger tap, means the larger tap takes x hours. Then the smaller tap will take x plus 3 hours. Now see, we will try to understand this filling capacity, how to fill the tank. Say suppose a tap completely fills this tank in 8 hours. This is the tank. It takes to fill completely 8 hours. In 1 hour how much it will fill? That understanding is important. It takes totally to fill this to this 8 hours it takes. In 1 hour, how much tank will be filled? It will be 1/8. That means make 8 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this will be the 8th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this will be the 8th part. That is the meaning of filling in 8 hours. Means in 1 hour, it will fill this much part. What is the value of this part? This is 1/8. In 2 hours, how much it will fill? 2/8. In 4 hours, 4/8. In 8 hours, 8/8 means 1. So this way, this filling, work completion, these questions are based on conversion into 1 hour, 1 day, how much it will be. Solution: if you solve all such sums, work and filling of the tank on 1 day basis, 1 hour basis, then it will be possible to solve, otherwise impossible. A tank fills completely in 2 hours if both the taps are open simultaneously. The smaller tap takes 3 hours more than the larger tap. Say suppose let the larger tap fills the tank completely in X hours. Therefore, the smaller tap fills the tank completely in, it takes 3 hours more. That means in X plus 3 hours. So the larger tap in 1 hour will fill 1/X part of the tank. If it takes 8 hours, in 1 hour it will have taken 1/8. The smaller tap suppose takes 11 hours. Then in 1 hour it will fill 1/11th part of the tank. That means we will convert into hourly basis. Larger tap will fill 1/X part of the tank. And the smaller tap will fill, how much time it takes? X plus 3 hours. So smaller tap will fill 1/X plus 3 part of the tank. This is by in 1 hour. This is also in 1 hour. So now if both of them work for 1 hour together, the water will be 1/X plus 1/X plus third part of the tank. And these two together will fill the tank in 2 hours, they say. That means in 1 hour they will fill 1/2 part. By given condition, this is the 1 hour filling, this is the 1 hour filling. They both of them together in 1 hour will fill 1/2. by given condition 1 upon x plus 1 upon x plus 3 is equal to these two together. If they work, they will take 2 hours. That means in 1 hour they will fill half tank. So 1 upon 2. Now how to solve this sum? I have told you, take the LCM of this all. Nothing is common in this. So 2x into x plus 3 is the LCM. And now solve it. Therefore, multiplying by x into 2 into x plus 3. So I will write here, multiply each term by 2x into x plus 3. We get 1 upon x into, the LCM of this is 2x into x plus 3 plus now this 1 upon x plus 3 into 2x into x plus 3 is equal to 1 upon 2 into 2x into x plus 3. Now it becomes simple. This x will get cancelled. Put the bracket and then cancel, it looks better. Then this 2 and this 2 has cancelled. Now our equation will become, I will rub the question now. Therefore, 2 into x is 2x plus 2 into 3 is 6 plus this is 2x is equal to, this will be x into x is x square plus x into 3 is 3x. Therefore, this will be 4. 6 plus 4x is equal to x square plus 3x. Now shift this whole term over there. Therefore, x square plus 3x minus 4x minus 6 equal to 0. Therefore, the subtraction of this will be plus 3x and minus 3x will be minus 1x. So minus 6 equal to 0. Now we know how to solve this quadratic equation. By factorization method it is possible. If it is not possible by factorization method, then we will go by formula method or completing the square, but generally formula method would be better. Therefore, find the factors of 6 such that the subtraction is minus 1. So 3 to the naturally their subtraction will be 1. So x square minus 3x plus 2x. Subtraction means the opposite signs. Minus 6 equal to 0. Now make the two groups. Therefore, x into bracket x minus 3 plus 2 is common, x minus 3 is equal to 0. Therefore, again common is x minus 3 into another bracket x plus 2 is equal to 0. Therefore, x minus 3 is equal to 0 or x plus 2 is equal to 0. Therefore, x is equal to 3 or x is equal to minus 2. But we are filling the tank. This is the time. It is not possible. Time cannot be negative. Cannot be negative. Therefore, x equal to minus 2 is not possible. Is not possible. Therefore, x will be 3. This is the time taken by the larger tap. Now the smaller tap will take x plus 3. Time required by larger tap. Larger tap is equal to 3 hours. time required by smaller tab, time required by smaller tab is equal to x plus 3 is equal to 3 plus 3 is equal to 6 hours. So answer, you write properly. Answer, the time required by the smaller tap will be 6 hours and time required by the larger tap will be 3 hours. This way. Now don't miss to utilize my lectures, because I am not a professional YouTuber. I don't know much about this. I am just using my Android phone and making the video for you people. So sit at home, do it properly, subscribe it, so that subscribe, like, so that you will get the total videos together. By mistake, if suppose from your WhatsApp group it vanishes somewhere, now all the teachers are taking the lectures on WhatsApp, so it will be very difficult to search out the Pathan sir's lectures. So it is better you subscribe, like, so that in the like or in the subscription you will get all the videos. There will be hundreds of the videos within these days. So how to search those all? So it will be better. So the remaining, there are another 2-3 sums from this exercise. I wish if the time permits or tomorrow I may proceed for this. So that's all for today. Good day.